Hello everyone, it's Tracy here back with a Make It Monday video. We're finally past the whole holiday card series and into regular cards again. So I'm using the Paper Smooches Sugar Rush stamp set. And this is one that I've had for a while, but I haven't used it yet, so I was really excited to use this. Now this is mostly a coloring with Copic markers video, so if you don't enjoy that, you might just want to skip this one. So I'm stamping the sentiment on the bottom of my piece of white cardstock. And now I'm going to be stamping the entire rest of the white space with all of the different images. So this does take a little bit, and I tried to cut as much of it out as I possibly could, but this is a little bit of a longer video just because of that. So I started with the donuts and I stamped those twice. And then next is the cake pop, I believe is what it looks like, or a lollipop. And I'm using my Tuxedo Black Memento ink to stamp all of this because I'm coloring them in with my Copic markers. Next up is the popsicle. So I'll just stamp that a few times. And I'm just randomly doing this. I'm just finding spots where it fits and stamping it. So there's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just want to fill it up as much as possible. And I'm starting with the bigger images just because those are easier, and then you move on and fill in with the smaller images, the blank spaces that you will have. Next up is the milkshake, and I also stamped the cupcake there. And most of these bigger ones I'm just stamping twice. I can always come back in later if there's room for a larger one. So I'm taking the smaller piece of candy, and then I'm going to stamp this a few more times than I did the other ones, just filling in all of the spaces where that fits. And I'm not stamping anything too close together, but you just want a little bit of white space in between everything, not really touching. Alright, then I have a piece of candy corn. And then you can always turn the stamps too, so make sure you get them at different angles besides just straight up and down. You can also do them upside down and anything like that. Makes it a little bit more fun. Alright, then I have this cute little gumdrop that I'm just stamping. And again, I'm just filling in with those smaller images. And I can always come back in if there is room for one of the larger ones. Alright, so I'm using that piece of candy once again to just fill in any blank spots that I have. And then I'm going to go in and color all of these with my Copic markers. Now this did take a little bit for me to color this all in. So this section is a little bit longer if you just want to fast forward, if you don't really want to watch all of the coloring and you just want to see the completed card. once I got that colored in, I'm going to attach it to a white A2 size card base. And I'm doing this a little bit off-centered, so it's not going to be perfectly straight on my card, but I'm going to line it up in one corner and then tilt it all the way up. And then I'm just going to trim off the edges on both sides. The top, you can see it hangs over. So I trimmed that off, and I'm going to go around the edge of that with my Tuxedo Black Memento marker and just create a faux stitching line on the bottom and the left-hand side. It just kind of helps break it up on the card so it doesn't blend in with the white card base. And then I'm going to go in with my Wink of Stella glitter pen and add a little bit of glitter to some of the candy pieces. This one is the popsicle, and I'm going to do it on both of them. So they'll both be a little bit glittery. And then I'm going to go over that with some glossy accents. This just will make it shiny and make the glitter really stand out on the popsicle piece. And it helps to make them a little bit more lifelike. Alright, and then on the gumdrops, I'm adding some diamond stickles. And this is different than the Wink of Stella because the glitter is a little bit more chunky and you can actually see it versus the more shimmer of the Wink of Stella. So this makes it look like actual gumdrops, like the sugar crystals that are on some gumdrops. And then I'm just taking some more glossy accents and adding that to the top of each of those cake pops, just to add a little bit more shine to the card. And then you're going to obviously want to let all of this dry completely before mailing it or giving it to somebody because it does take a little while to dry. And then that is my finished card for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you back here next time. Bye!